Hello, good evening, everybody. I've just got in from work and I wasn't able to look at YouTube today, not at all. But my phone was blowing up because, I think what it is, just when you think, you know, it, people just astound me. They astound me every day on YouTube. They really do. And from what I understand, Chickatelli, has now teamed up with the biggest woman-beating degenerate on here, on YouTube. That would be Harambe, and is now coming after me. Now, I always really, really liked Chicky. I thought he was funny. I thought he was a barrel of laughs. People had always said, be careful, be careful. But I didn't pay any mind to it because, I liked him outside of that. I don't listen to what people say. I judge for myself. And, back then, a year or two ago, he did do some kind of questionable things, if you will, but I kind of overlooked it because I liked him as a person. Now it seems he's coming after me on Harambe's behalf. Now then, from what I understand, he told Harambe and everybody today that he had a conversation with me where I said MRE is no good and I know he's no good. Now, Chicky, that is an outright fucking lie. It's a straight up lie. Okay? For the last 2 years, you have been trying to tell me, get away from him, don't be around him, some big news is going to drop, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And so far, none of that's happened. Yes, okay, Caspar Roa has put up a couple of things, but nothing that, verifies that he's a Nazi. And least of all now, when the Nazi thing didn't work, now he's a pedophile. So, that conversation with you and I never took place. Me calling somebody no good is not in my vocabulary anyway. Okay. And I have the text messages to prove it. I'm not going to put them up. I did consider you a friend. I'm not going to put up text messages and what you had talked about to me. I'm not going to. But you were entitled, the way I looked at it, you were entitled to your opinion and I was entitled to mine. Now, let's go back to when this very first happened. Even prior to that, you were saying, that MRE was a Nazi and that he's no good and la, la, la. And pretty soon a bomb's going to drop and everyone needs to move away from him. You've been saying that to me for 2 years. And in the very beginning, when, I wasn't even in the country when it happened. And, I did talk to people about it, including MRE. I hadn't I didn't know what to think at first. But after hearing everything and, I made up my own mind and nothing has changed from then to now. I've not seen anything. Okay, there was a couple of videos or whatever. That doesn't mean he's a Nazi. It doesn't. In my opinion, you're entitled to your opinion. Caspar Roa is entitled to think whatever he wants to think. And so am I. Now then, let's get to it. So the last conversation I had with you was a few weeks back, and you were trying to call me, and I was at work and I couldn't answer. And I said, I'll give you a call in about an hour, which I did. And in between that, you were texting me, right? And when I did speak to you, I mean, don't sit up here and lie, Chicky. How did the conversation go? I'll tell you how it went. Once again, you said you had spoken to Angel. You almost made it seem as though Angel had, you discussed it with Angel and that it was okay to tell me. That's what I got from that. If I'm wrong about that, okay, but that's how you worded it. Now then, and what did you say? You said some big shit's going to be coming down the pipes here any day, and to basically stay away from MRE. Don't entertain him, get away from him, because, you know, and I've said it many times. I've said it out loud on here. Do I want to sit up here looking like a fool? No. You know, if everything turns out to be the case, yeah, a lot of us are going to have egg on our face. But I haven't seen anything like that so far. And you started going on about Caspar Roa again. And what did I tell you? I said, well, yeah, well, you know, if that's the case, why doesn't he put it up, whatever he has? It's just been fed in drips and drips and drips, and it's nothing of any value. So I said, if he's got this big bomb, why don't he just put it up and be over with it? It's been going on for 2 freaking years, you know, and I haven't seen anything yet. And I told you that. I haven't seen anything to confirm anything that he has said. And what did you say? You know, he's no good. Those are your words, not mine. Okay? I'm really, really disappointed in you, Chicky. You know, I really thought you were my friend. I guess you can't have friends on here. You really cannot. You know, I had no idea this is what how you would twist things and how you would turn out and back a complete degenerate like Harambe, and now come after me. Are you kidding me, Chicky? You know, you don't believe in women bashing and all this and that as well, and for going after families. Yeah, it really looks like it right now. It really looks like it right now. It really does. And I'm really, really disappointed in you. You know, I'm not going to cuss you out and all the rest of it, because I did think you were a nice guy. I really did. But you want to sit up there and lie on me? You know, that I have never, ever said MRE is no good. I know he's no good. That is a lie. And so I just want to clear that up for everybody. You know, once again, I guess, you know, it's very strange, you know, all these channels being made. I wonder why that is. Could it be that Harambe's channel is about to go down the toilet? Maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll see. That's why, you know, he's been on 50,000 times today, regurgitating the same old shit. Okay? And good luck in finding anything about me running people over. Here we go again. Okay? Good luck in finding that, because it isn't there, because it didn't happen. Okay? Now, you might have Chicago Muscle make up something for you. I don't know about that. But what I can do is get the case number and put the number to the courthouse. I'll put it in my community page, and anyone, or actually you can go online. I'll get the case number. People can go online and look it up and see what it says. Okay, so that'll cut out if you're trying to make something phony, forgery, trying to forge something to put up. Go right on ahead, because I'll just get the case number. You can go online, you can pull the record, and you can look it up. Anybody can. And you will not find what you've been saying for months anywhere in my record. Nowhere. You know, you're just you're a very sick, moronic idiot is what you are. You know, you're obsessed, sitting there all day long on YouTube, rambling on like some old fucking demented lunatic. You know, you need to go and get yourself a dementia check. You really do. Because one of the first signs of dementia is when people keep repeating themselves over and over and over all day for hours and hours on end. And that's what you do all day long for hours. From what I hear, you were on from 7, 8 o'clock this morning, and you're probably still on now, saying the same thing over and over and over. You seriously need to go and get yourself checked out. You know, I think there might be a frontal lobe problem going on. Okay. But anyway, that's it from me. I'm really disappointed in you, Chicky. I really thought you were my friend. I really did. People had warned me a long time ago. Same way you were warning me about MRE. I was getting the same warnings about you, but I didn't say nothing about it. In fact, MRE and I have never discussed it. You know, I don't think we have. As far as I recall, no. You know, whatever you said to me was said in confidence, simply because You're allowed to think what you like. I don't care what you think. You know, I'm allowed to think what I want to think. And I keep saying it over and over. Maybe I'm getting a touch of dementia. But, you know, I haven't seen anything to say to verify anything that's being said about MRE. And I consider him a friend, and I would never say that about him. So don't you dare get up there and lie on me. Anyway, that's it for me, y'all.